Max Dowman is absolutely cracked after I just found out that he is 15 years of age. I watched that whole game, and you know what? I've got a few things to say about it, right? And preseason is preseason. Let's not be overreactive, right? Anywho, smash the likes. Subscribe if you're brand new. Welcome to the party. Anywho. Arsenal deserve to win that. Probably more. Probably by 2 or 3 goals. Relative, right? Anywho, first half, before we get talking about Max Dowman, because honestly, that kid is what I can't believe he's 15. I'm still in shock. And it really, I was getting quite bored. I was thinking, pass. Oh, can't be. And then I see this kid come on. I'm thinking, okay, Josh Nichols. Okay, I've seen him before. Right, comes on the pitch. My eyes light up. Anywho, I thought, yeah, you know what? I need to make a video. I have to make a video. When it comes to youngsters in pre-season, it's like a breath of fresh air. Honestly, I think last year, scouting out Liverpool for Trey and Yoni, I thought oh, who's this kid? He's amazing. Anywho, first half reminded me of the old Arsenal. 22-23 Arsenal. Now, I thought it was actually Zubimendi in the hole. You're probably wondering, how did you watch it? Yeah, I'll pay for the Arsenal service. You know, it was on offer for £10 for all the games. Yeah, I'll be following. Anywho, for me, first half was quite electric. The way it was moving from back to front, the passes as well. And a big reason for that is that midfield. And it was very, very surprising. Don't get me wrong. Allegri ball is you're suffering. It's not great. Low block is what it is. But for me, Norgard was the tempo setter. I was thinking, Zubimendi's having a great game. And someone tells me, oh, no, wait, hold on, no. That's Norgard. He's number 16. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Declan Rice, Wanyeri, the positions they were taking up. And Zinchenko was playing again as surprisingly as well. And I was like, oh, it's like a throwback. Okay, I hear it. You know, Ben White as well. I mean, Gabriel, Saliba. Yeah, it's a throwback defense. I hear it. And then up front, you had Martinelli, Havertz, and Saka. And oh my God, Saka kept skinning Pavlovic. But it was the way the ball was getting moved super quick and super efficiently. And I thought, 35 minutes, I saw an Arsenal with quite a bit of pace, tempo, setting traps. Nothing brand new, but you know, when it gets into certain areas, it's typically cut back, bang, goal. Jesus scores. That's the only one that was pretty much missing from that kind of side for me. Wanyeri, beautiful player. Beautiful player. Honestly, I don't know if he has. I think he has. He signed his new contract, correct? I thought, there's something here. I'm not gassing it, but if you watch the first half, you'd think, this is nice. This is good stuff. You know, even with Saka and Declan Rice. The only one I would say, you know what? Not that great. Probably Martinelli. Yeah, great. Whatever. Havertz didn't get stuck in. Thought he was not, it was difficult to be fair. With the low block that AC Milan were deploying, I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be quite tight spaces. And you know what? In certain areas, they actually defended really well. Declan Rice from a cutback, he could have scored. Saka could have scored. He did score, to be fair, in the second half. But in the first half, they defended. I think his name is Tor, the middle centre back, and also Tomori. They were doing a lot of cover work, doing really well. Richie as well, the number 4, he was doing a lot of cover work as well. So the makers in some key areas. I thought about that right hand side typically getting destroyed. Nothing new, right? But yeah, the way those moves was electric. It was good stuff, good flicks. David Raya as well with some key. So the distribution when he did get the ball is like, I can see this being a. The quick back to front, I hear it, is nothing new. He usually pings up to Havertz to control, bring everyone else in play. But it's like, you see it to Saka a couple times. You see one, it was a little bit, it was just a failed attempt to Martinelli. And I was thinking, okay, there's a little bit different. I wonder if the play's switching up. Compared to the second half, it's not even about the result. It's about the performance. You could see that Arsenal in the first half, after 35 minutes, getting a little bit tired. Normal. I think it's your first game, right? I'm talking really fast. Smash the likes. Second half, I thought, even after with the goal, Trossard was the big spark. He was the one that was bringing life. Zubimendi passing forward at any given chance. Erdegaard, very underwhelming. Thought he's quite greedy as well. Declan Rice had some minutes. And then, before you know it, You know, Josh Nichols comes on, Dowman comes on, and I think somebody else as well. Declan Rice comes off, Waneri comes off as well. And I was just thinking like, okay, typical, probably 18, 19-year-olds. And then I'm seeing this kid, this kid, right, full of energy, like so much, like raw behavior. And I felt like I was watching 12 years ago with Adnan Januzaj. But Adnan Januzaj was a lot older, I believe. I think he was a good 3 years older. But anywho, I didn't even know that this kid was that young. We've got someone quite similar, but Max Dowman is a year older. His name's JJ Gabriel. He's playing with the under 18s. He's doing a lot of cracked things. Anywho, not the point. The point is this guy's skinning grown men. And I'm thinking, oh, wait, hold on. Who's this? He's like, who's Arsenal got here? He's skinning grown men. He's playing very mature, right? Passing backwards when you need to and getting into areas like taking on grown men and shooting. He could have got a goal. To be fair, if his touch out of his foot was that little bit better, he would have got a much more clean strike, and he just went wide of the post. And I was thinking, oh wait, I'm alive. Oh, let me see some more. Give the ball to the kid. I'm thinking, and then I'll type his name and someone said, oh, by the way, did you know he's 15? I was like, what? Who? What? What do you mean he's 15? You're telling me the guy just finished year 10? What you telling me? He's going into year 11. He's still in school. Nah. I typed his name in, Max Dowman. And I'm thinking, another lefty, by the way. He looks like he's actually bow-footed. This looks like a bit of a Saka regen at this point. If anyone remembers Saka back when he played left back first, but when he was go right wing very young, it reminded me of him a lot. This is Arsenal's future. When I typed his name and I saw 15, I thought it was, I swear, I thought someone was playing games with me. Playing games. He is Arsenal's future by a million miles. As long as he stays fit, healthy, just keep doing what you're doing. Arteta's there, everyone else there. He will, you know what? I think it goes to show, right? If you're good enough, Arteta will play you. There's a lot of, what's it called? I think there's warranted criticism when it comes to Arteta not playing youngsters, not trusting them. But he will play you. To be fair, when you deep it, when you're a top side, like Arsenal, like Man City, you know how difficult it is for any youngster to break through. It is super difficult. You want to play with experience. You can't trust young players. There's a lot of inconsistencies unless you're generational, right? But this kid is, I look at him, I'm thinking, there's no way this man goes back to an academy. I don't know if he can even go on loan. Do you have to wait? I don't know if you can go on loan when you're 16, 15. But last time I saw Arsenal have such a brilliant youngster back in the day was Jack Wilshere. And I think he was a year older at 16 and he was doing mad stuff. Mad stuff. Against Barcelona, against us. I remember it like it was yesterday. Honestly, this kid's got a bright future and I can't stop talking about him because just the things he's doing to grown men. Insane. But get a good on him. What like a, I don't know if you would call it, it's his debut. You could call it his not unofficial debut because it's a pre-season friendly, right? It's the tour. And I know there's a penalty shootout going on. I don't even care about that. But I want to see more. Does that make sense? I want to see more. You got a few games coming up soon. You got Tottenham's. You got your, I think you got Newcastle and whoever else. I think you got fly over to America or something. I'm not too sure. I don't know if you got Liverpool next, right? Maybe after. Who knows? But for me, I need to see more minutes. I would like to see like whole halves of this guy because, yeah, he's electric. That's the best way to describe. He's electric. Arsenal, you might have something. That's all I'm gonna say, innit? 15 years of age. What was I doing? Actually, to be fair, I was doing all right. But yeah. Anywho, Max Dowman. I remember the name. Anywho, anyone that's enjoyed this video, please smash the likes, subscribe. If there's any other youngsters that I should watch out for as well that I'm unaware of, let me know. If he's on pre-season, I see Josh Nichols. He done really well. And furthermore, who else? You might even support another club. Might not even be Arsenal on here. But yeah, definitely interested to know. Smash the like, subscribe if you're brand new. And yeah, in a bit.